Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Stylebytife. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please hit on subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to draft this beautiful Princess Dart Bustier. So if that's something you're interested in, keep on watching and let's get started. To start up this tutorial, you need to fold your pattern paper into two and then go ahead and rule a starting line which is going to serve as the shoulder line. So from the shoulder line, I'm going to come down to my bust point which is 10 inches and then to my under bust which is 13.5 inches and then to my waistline and then from the shoulder to my hip line. After marking all that, I'm going to go ahead and rule a line across all these points. So now I'm going to go ahead and label it. These are bust line, the under bust line, the waistline, and then the hemline or the hip line. And this part here is our shoulder line. So on the shoulder line here, I'm going to go in by half of my shoulder measurement. That's 15 inches divided by 2 gave me 7.5 inches. And from that point, I'm going to come down by 1 inch for our shoulder slope. So from the center on the shoulder line again, I'm going to go in by 3 inches for the neck width, and then I'm going to come down by 3 inches as well for the neck depth. After doing that, I'm going to use my curve rule to just make a round neckline. So if you are very busty, mark 3.5 inches at the both sides. So I'm going to connect from that 1 inch point into the neckline. The next thing we're going to go ahead and do is to get our armhole depth. And how I normally do this is to divide my bust measurement by 6 and add 1.5 inches to it. So I add 7.6 inches for my, so from the shoulder slope, I'm going to come down by 7.6 inches and made a point. After getting that, I'm going to go ahead and rule a line across and then rule a line to meet the shoulder slope. Now I'm going to measure what I have here and divide it into 2, and from that point I'm going to go in by half an inch and made a mark. On the chest line here, you're going to divide your bust measurement divided by 4 and made a point there. After doing that, I'm going to use my curve rule to connect it together just to get our armhole curve. The next thing you're going to go ahead and do is to get half of your nipple to nipple measurement. So half of mine is 3.5 inches and I'm marking that on the bust line, under bust line, waistline and on the hemline. So I'm going to go ahead and connect all these points together with my straight ruler. Now on this waistline here, I'm going to go ahead and take in my dart intake. For this pattern, I'm going to mark 0.75 towards the center front and then I'm going to mark 1 inch towards the side front. If you are very busty, mark 1 inch towards the center front and then you're going to mark 1.25 or 1.5 inch towards the side front. After doing that, I'm going to mark the same thing on the under bust as well. Now I'm just going to use my straight ruler to connect these 2 points together and then I'm going to use my curve rule to connect from the under bust to meet the bust point on the both side. When you're done doing that, just use your straight ruler to connect from the waist to meet the hemline. Just watch what I'm doing here, you will get it. The next thing we're going to go ahead and do is to create the princess shape that we have on the blouse. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is to measure my round armhole measurement and get the middle. So measure your round armhole measurement and get the middle. And from that midpoint, I'm going to use my curve rule to just connect it to meet my bust points. Coming to this armhole area again, I'm going to go out on the both side by half an inch. Mark half an inch on the both side. This is going to serve as the dart intake. After marking it, I'm going to go ahead and use my curve rule to connect it on the both side. Just watch what I'm doing. Connect from that half an inch point into the bust point. Now I'll measure the dart intake I have here, which is 1 inch. So I'm going to use that 1 inch to extend the second line upward. So mark that 1 inch outside the armhole on the second line and then you're going to connect it. The reason why we are doing this is that we don't want to have any shortage when we are stitching it down on our fabric. So on this armhole side there, I'm going to go out by 1 inch as well and then I'm going to use my curve rule to connect these 2 points together. So this is going to be our new armhole curve. We don't need this anymore. Now on the waistline here, I'm going to divide my waist measurement divided by 4 and then made a point. I will measure the dart intake and then replace it as well. On the hip line, I'm going to divide my hip measurement divided by 4 and made a point. After doing that, I'm going to go ahead and connect from the armhole down to my waist and then from the waist to the hip line. So guys, you know the blouse is not just straight, so I'm going to go up on the hemline by 1.5 inches and then made a mark. So from that 1.5 inches point, I'm going to go ahead and create a curve all the way down. So this is the front pattern. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. This is what I have after I was done cutting it out. So guys, you know the dress we are making has a one side yoke. You can either measure it from your shoulder to where you want it to end, but for me, I'm going to just connect from the center towards the armhole. So I'm going to be using my curve rule to just connect from the center towards where my princess shape starts from. Just watch what I'm doing and do the same thing. After you're done creating the curve, go ahead and cut it out, and this is the yoke for the front piece. So this is basically all for the front pattern. The next thing we're going to go ahead and do is to draft out the back pattern. For the back pattern, I'm going to be marking 1.5 inches all the way down, which is going to serve as the zipper allowance. So mark 1.5 inches all the way down and then connect it with your straight ruler. Now I'm going to go ahead and rule a line across this edge here, which is going to serve as the shoulder line. So all the measurements we're going to be taking is going to start from the zipper allowance line. On the shoulder line, I'm going to go in by 3 inches for the neck width, and then I'm going to come down by 2 inches for the neck depth. After doing that, I'm going to go ahead and connect these 2 points together with my curve rule. From the center again on the shoulder line, I'm going to go in by half of my shoulder measurement, and that's 7.5 inches. And from that point, I'm going to come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. After getting that, I'm going to connect from the shoulder slope into the neckline. Moving ahead, on the shoulder line, I'm going to come down to my bust point, which is 10 inches, and then to my waistline, and then to my hip line. After marking all that, I'm going to go ahead and rule a line across this point. The next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is to get my armhole depth, and that's 7.6 inches. So I'm going to come down by 7.6 inches and made a mark. So guys, I made a mistake when I was drafting my armhole depth on the front pattern. Instead of me using 7.6 inches, I used 7.2 inches. That was why I'm using that same 7.2 inches here at the back pattern. So this is my chest line, my bust line, my waistline, and then my hemline. Now I'm going to mark half of my nipple to nipple measurements on the bust line, waistline, and then on the hemline. After marking it, I'm going to go ahead and connect it together with my straight ruler. The next thing we're going to go ahead and do is to take in our dart intake. So on the waistline here, I'm going to go in by half an inch on the both side, mark 0.5 inch on the both side and made a mark. After marking it, I'm going to go ahead and connect it together just the way you see me doing. Connect from the waistline to meet the chest line on the both side, and then from the waistline towards the hemline on the both side. I'm going to divide what I have here into 2, and from that point I'm going to go in by half an inch. On the chest line, I'm going to divide my bust measurement divided by 4 and made a point. So I'm going to connect these 3 points together with my curve rule. What we're going to go ahead and do now is to start adding all our body measurements. So on the chest line, I'm going to divide my bust measurement divided by 4 and made a mark. On the waistline, I'm going to divide my waist measurement divided by 4. I'll measure the dart intake and then replace it. On the hip line, I'm going to divide my hip measurement divided by 4 and made a point. After marking out that, I'm going to go ahead and connect from the armhole down to my waistline, and then from the waistline to the hip line. So guys, just like we did on the front pattern on the side, I'm going to go up by 1.5 inches and made a point. And from that point, I'm going to use my curve rule to just create a curve towards the hem. Now on the waistline, I'm going to connect a straight line into the zipper allowance. So I'm going to go in by half of what I have on that zipper allowance line. So what I had there was 1.5 inches, and half of 1.5 inches is 0.75. So I'm going in by 0.75 on the waistline, just for us to avoid any bulginess that we normally have at the back of your dress when you're done fixing your zipper. And then I will just connect from the waistline into the neckline, and then from the waistline down to the hemline. So after connecting it, I'm going to go ahead and trace this part out. Now I want you guys to take note of something. I didn't add any stitching allowance to the back pattern and the front pattern. The only allowances that I had is the zipper allowance. So when you are placing your pattern on your fabric, make sure you add your stitching allowance to the side, both on the front pattern and on the back pattern. So this is all for this back pattern. These are zipper allowance. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find this tutorial helpful, and if you have any question, let me know in the comment section, and please hit on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.